tell y'all something that happened today. I had to put a client out to shop today, y'all. And I never had no experience like that. And that shit made me bet. Like, it hurt my heart. And honestly, if she watching this or she still following me, that's fucked up. Like, it's fucked up, really. First of all, everybody know me. I'm not the salon, even when I had an assistant. But maybe now I might be a little bit slower. But when I had an assistant, you in and out. Like, it's not no issues, none of that. So today, first time client, never seen her before, come in. My girl had like a 2-hour break before her, so she didn't have to wait at all. Mind you, she had thick hair. Hair probably came like all the way down here, but it's dense and thick. Like, I don't know if y'all seen the ponytails of my friend Tierra and Sydney. It was like that or more like. And washing it and blow drying and braiding hair, thick hair, is probably going to take about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. Washing, blow drying, and braiding. If you get a good wash, a good blow dry, and a good braid down. Mind you, for a 2x6 closure and somebody with thick hair, your braids got to be smaller. It can't be the regular quick weave braids because it was a closure quick weave, right? It was a closure quick weave. And listen, so when you put the quick weave, mind you, let's backtrack. First of all, she booked the wrong one. There's two things on there where it's a closure where it's all sewed down, and it's a closure where it's adhesive on there, and they give you more of the frontal look, and it explains them in a description. That's why reading is fundamental. It explains that. So I even before I started, like, I was asking her what's the look she wanted, how she wanted to look, and I was explaining her the difference, like. And we got that established. She wanted her edges out. We got that established. I told her, like, the one she booked the wrong one. The one she wanted was the up charge. I told her that before I put her in the dryer. All right, I put her in the dryer. Mind you, by now it's like 2 hours after. It's like 4:30. My other client coming in. But mind you, if you know it quickly, if you got to be on the dryer for like 15, 20 minutes anyways. My client hair was way thin. My next client was way thin, short. She had already washed her hair. And I'm like, shit, she getting quicker too. I might as well just it was wet. So I was like, I might as well blow dry and braid her shit down. She only got temporary straight to the back. Then 25 minutes max while she on the dry. So while my 4:30 client come in, she said she don't mind. She could have sat, but like, I'm like, shit, I might as well, so I ain't in here longer. I might as well just put her on the dryer. So I do that while I'm braiding my other client down, 4:30 client down. The other girl's under the dryer. She talking shit. She on the phone with somebody. She was already on the phone loud when I was blow drying. I overheard a conversation, which it's the salon. You want everybody to hear the conversation, but I'm not going to say nothing because that's what you do. Now she talking shit about me, how she been in here 2 hours. She's supposed to be in and out. Like, now it's about to be 3 hours, and she just glad I didn't cancel on her. She just glad we'll see how it turned out. Like, we don't know what it's going to turn out. We'll see what? Mind you, she continuously talking shit on the dryer. Like, it wasn't just a 2-minute thing. She had said it multiple times. She kept going. Like, what is your purpose here? What's your purpose here? You think you rushing me? So mind you, no, I'm not saying nothing to her, but I'm saying this in my head. Like, what is her purpose of talking so loud right now so that I can hear her and hear that she talking shit about me? I'm in my head like, is she trying to test my gangsterness? Like, so much stuff is going on in my head. Like, what's about to happen? Like, what's the beef right here? Like, the average she's getting a quick weave closure. Mind you, if you don't have thin hair and you got thick hair, if you getting a quick weave, your braids have to be smaller, especially for a 2x6 closer. It's only this. So if you got thick ass braids, it's gonna lump up. You're gonna look like a helmet. So yes, I had to do her shit. I was doing her shit correctly. I wasn't rushing on her hair, none of that. Like, so she's under the dryer talking mad shit, like, and continuously. I'm not saying nothing, but I'm talking to my client in my chair. I'm like, I turn to my colleague. I'm like, you hear that? Like, then my colleague go wash somebody's hair. She hear it closer, so she's like, damn, is she doing that shit on purpose? I'm not asking my client, is it wrong if I don't finish her hair? Mind you, my client an older lady, like, not no old lady, but an older lady. So, and she like, no, like, my older 30 client lady, she like, no, it's not wrong. Like, but I'm really feeling bad because I'm like, damn, I also heard she had somewhere to go, so I don't want to send her off and not have no shit. But also, like, what was she trying to accomplish there? Like, honestly, why are you sitting there talking junk about a stylist that's about to do your hair? That's just like you talking junk about the chef cooking your food. That's the analogy my client gave me, my older client. I said, right. Like, you about to trust somebody you've been talking shit about with some hot tools in your head? Even though I ain't gonna do nothing crazy, but why would you dare do that? Like, and what did I do to you? Did I have you waiting? Was I not moving fast enough to you? Like, that shit hurt my feelings, and I had to tell her, like, After she came from the dryer, I ain't said rude or nothing like that. I cut her cap. My shoe, she done with the quickly. So you on to the good part where you get it glued on and shit. The cute shit. I knew her shit was gonna be cute. She was getting a little 2x6 bob. She even put her edges out. Her shit was gonna be bomb, and I couldn't actually wait to take a picture of it because nobody really get the edges out on the 2x6. You see my shit because this is a 2x6. Mind you, so this is a 2x6 wig, so it's only this is a closure, so you can't have. I knew her shit was gonna be bomb, so like if you have your edges out, my shit gray, but or blonde, but if you have it out, you could tuck it behind and do it. So I knew her shit was gonna be cute. But when she came from the dryer, I cut her cap off. I made a mistake and dropped her AirPod. I picked up her AirPod. Like I wasn't even rude about it. I'm just like, I'm not finishing your hair. You gotta get up out of here because I heard you over there talking shit. She couldn't even really say much. She just left. She basically, like I ain't gonna say she tried to argue or nothing. Like she just basically left because at this point, like you a grown ass lady. She not 20. It's a time and a place. Even if you had shit to talk it in your text. Talk about that shit when you leave. Bitch, you want your hair done. Now you walking out of here with braids, a cap, and quick weave shit on there. Like, come on now, who lost? The real moral of the story was that shit hurt my heart because I ain't never really, be quiet, lad. I ain't never really had to go through no shit like that. Like, I don't have clients like that. I don't argue with my clients. I don't get into it with my clients. I don't do bad business. And reason I don't have bad clients because I don't do bad business. Like, even when somebody earlier brought up an issue about the way they hair, like, I handled it saying apologizing and shit like that. I don't do bad business. I don't want no hate from no client. I don't argue with my clients. I don't beef with my clients. If somebody was to get on this thing and tell you something of me, I'm telling you that shit would probably be a lie. I don't even be doing cancellations on my motherfucking clients. I may remove and reschedule some shit, but cancel. I had one no-show. I canceled one person in the time of my life who like never showed up to an appointment. That was in college. Like, and I learned my lesson from that. Like, I don't like bad business. And today, like, that shit really threw me off. It broke my heart because I had to send somebody away. I lost out on $200 and I lost the client. But like, what the fuck?
Okay, so your total for today is going to be 110. Did you want to do e-transfer or cash?
I'm not paying. What do you mean?
What?
Why am I paying?
Why wouldn't you pay?
Because it's my birthday.
Okay. Did somebody send you money for your birthday nails or something? Like, I'm confused.
Don't you just give people free nails for their birthday?
No, why would I give people...
Because you've done that.
For my friends.
But I'm your friend.
This is your first appointment.
Well, like...
And you're also like, when I sent you my prices, what did you think was going to happen?
You're going to pay for them. I'm confused why you're confused.
Huh?
Is it because, like, I got, like, too long of extensions? Is that why I didn't qualify for the promo?
There's no promo.
Are you sure? Like, I've seen you do it before. I'm very, like...
I'm being punked. Like, you have to be joking right now.
No, like, I think maybe it's because, like, they're too long. Like, if you make them shorter, will I get it for free?
Well, I've already done it longer, so me taking them down is actually going to be me doing more work.
I'm not paying.
What do you mean you're not paying?
Why are you confused? Because I'm, like, literally doing what everyone else did. Like, you gave
But, like, who's everyone else? Not everyone else gets free nails. I have friends that I've given... I don't care if it's God's birthday.
But it's my birthday. Like,
yeah.
Today's November 6th.
Yeah.
2024.
And this is the first time I've ever met you. So, like, happy birthday, babe. But... Who raised you? Because this is not how this works, but...
Honestly, okay. Like, what, do I have to pay now? Like, actually?
Yes.
Okay.
So would you like to do e-transfer or cash?
I gotta figure out where I can get the money. One sec.
Yeah, figure that out and then let me know what you'd like to do, but I'd prefer that you stay here while you figure it out.
Okay. I'm probably not gonna book again because, like, I wanted free sets.
Okay, well, that's gonna be good that you don't book again because I won't be doing work for free, so I think we'll be fine. But happy birthday.
Thanks.
No problem.
Story time about how my client tried to scam me. Before I start this story, it is not about the client currently sitting in my chair. So this girl had ordered a wig through our hair website. After ordering the wig, she messaged me and said she would also like me to install it. So being that I had an opening, I said, okay, I'll do it. So she comes in and I do her hair. I finish her hair and she tells me she loves it. A few days later, after doing her hair, I get a message from Shopify saying that a client never received their order. So y'all, this bitch had went and told the bank that she never received her wig, even after I put it on her head. On top of that, they proceed to take the funds out of my bank account. If you know me personally, you know how nice I am. But one thing I don't play about is my coins, baby. So I get to texting her. I'm like, girl, why they say that you never got your wig? And that's a lie because I put it on your head. Like, I watched you leave out with your hair done. Like this if you want a part 2. My client trying to scam me. So she had replied to my message, basically saying that the bank had made a mistake and she was trying to void a transaction with AliExpress instead. But my company name is Belux. Belux do not sound like AliExpress. So bitch, you're lying. But I honestly don't give a fuck. I just wanted my money. I pretty much tell her I'm not really sure what mistake was made, but you need to call the bank right now and tell them to give me my money. Simple. So she tells me that she'll talk to her bank, but I dispute the transaction anyways. Thankfully, I had taken a video after I did her hair. So I send the bank all the proof and evidence that she really had gotten her hair done. But they said it's going to take 75 days to get my money back. So I hit her up and I'm like, I'm not waiting on 75 days. The wig is on your head right now. So I need my money right now. After going back and forth with her a few times, she finally sends me the money. But that's not the end of it, y'all. Remember, I had disputed the transaction? The bank investigates and they side with me and they put the money back in my account. So here this girl go texting me. I mean, she cussing me out. Mind you, this bitch tried to steal from me. She starts calling me a thief, saying she's going to report me to the board. I'm like, well, you're dumb because I do unregulated services. And the board can't get on me about a wig install. I mean, y'all, she talking to me crazy. This bitch talk about pulling up to fight me for her money. But I let her know simple. The difference between me and you, sweetie, is I'm not a scammer. I'm not trying to steal your money. It's called karma. But I ain't gonna lie, I waited a little bit. I really wanted her to know how it felt waking up and seeing such a huge amount missing from your account. So I let her cry in my messages a little bit. But y'all know I sent the girl her money back. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a thief and none of this would have happened if you didn't try to steal from me in the first place. But yeah, moral of the story, these bitches are crazy. But get into this versatile sewing. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Story time about how my client tried to walk off without paying, but it backfired on her. So as y'all know, I am a 17-year-old hairstylist, so people be trying to play with me. But I do not go for it whatsoever. So I had a new client book. I'm not going to say any names, but we're going to call her Pencil. So Pencil booked a hair appointment, and I make sure my clients read my policy before even booking. She confirmed that she read my policy and everything, so everything was good. She came to her appointment, but she was 10 minutes late, but that's the grace period, so I wasn't really tripping off of it. So she sat down. Hair was not blow dried out, and she had product in her hair, y'all. I'm talking about very greasy. But I proceeded to do her hair. I blow dried her out and everything, and we got to start doing her hair. Fast forward, we finished her hair. We didn't talk the whole appointment because you know when somebody's energy off, you just can't talk to them. She was one of those clients. So we finished up, and I told her we're all done, and then I asked, is she going to be paying in Cash App or cash? And she goes to say she can't do Cash App because her Cash App not working right now. I'm like, girl, don't play with me. So I was like, okay, so you can pay me in cash. It's fine. And she goes to say she doesn't have any cash with her. So I'm like, you can just tell somebody to bring the cash to you. It's no problem. And she tell me she ain't got nobody to call. Can she just go to the bank real quick? I do not go for none of that. So come back for part 2 if y'all want to know the rest of the story.
Okay, so your remaining is 70, and it's cash. I didn't get no like new client discount. No, I don't have that. Oh, I only broke 55. You didn't look at your confirmation check? It said 70 cash on. You don't do like new client discount? I don't, and I never have. I could see if I could get some more cash, but I only brought 55 because I don't know, like this old girl that I used to go to, she used to do like new client like discounts. So I thought I should have asked, but Yeah, no, I sent you your confirmation with 70 cash only, so it's $70.
Okay.
New client discount is never on my site or page, so.
Okay, I'm gonna get some more cash then.
Okay.
Teeny bit of cuticle oil. And then we know you owe 95, right? And then I gotta take some pictures. You already know that.
You said 95.
Yeah.
95. Full set. I got design on every finger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know that every time we are together, whether it's just getting brunch or whatever, I feel like we go back and forth. But I have a serious question for you, and I don't want you to take it like, no. Why? I sent somebody here, one of my coworkers, to get their nails done, and they got a full set. I told them you were reasonable. You know, I bigged you up. I told them I've been going here the past few years, and she's reasonable.
Who is it?
I don't really want to say her name, because I don't want you to like pinpoint it.
Oh no, I was just trying to get a narrative of who you were talking about.
Yeah, all right, so somebody that's in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll show you her, because I'm sure you probably won't know her by name, but I'll show you her face or whatever. But she said she got a full set, and you charged her $150.
Okay.
And she was like, "Why would you send me to that high ass girl?" And at first I thought she was like trying to gag me and like play with me, but she said her full set was $150. So I'm like, "What did you tip? Is there a tip included or something?" And she was like, "No, she told me $150." I'm gonna show you what set.
Okay.
Because you posted it on your page.
Okay. What's your question?
Why did it cost so much?
She got a full set and she got a whole bunch of gems. I did designs on you, but it's not the same. But that's not a lot of money.
So because that's not a lot of money for a full set?
Not if she got all those gems. She got gems. Plus, did you see the design? How long it took? And it was a freestyle on top of it. And did you see how long her nails are? Like, it's not as long as, you know, the normal. That's XL. So that starts at 100.
So now that you saw her, you know that I sent her here, right? You know I sent her to you?
Yeah. Well, now I know.
No, Angie, I've been told you that you know. I told you, I sent you, she sent me a screenshot of her appointment. I sent this to you, and I said, "Hey, this is my coworker."
I know, but it's not like I'm going to really pay attention to who, like, you know what I mean? I take 5-6 people a day. So it's like, if you sent me somebody, I appreciate it. But I didn't really, like, be like, oh, this is the person that...
I just thought that from the relationship that we had built, like, you know, you knew that somebody was coming from me. I didn't think you would charge them like that. You don't even charge me like that. Like, I would think, like, with a new client, you would want them to return and be seen reasonable. And
that was reasonable. But on top of that, would you want me to give her a discount because I do your nails? If I don't even really give you a discount, what makes you think I would give her a discount? Because you referred her?
I don't even think it was, like, a discount. I feel like you upcharged. Like, I don't know.
I didn't upcharge.
Because it was a new face. She had said that she had, like, she said, she was like, you know, I came in there with my Louis bag. I don't know if she saw the Louis or whatever. And she just thought.
No, it ain't have nothing to do with no Louis bag. It ain't nothing to do with nothing. It had to do with that.
But you know, people do that. Like, I know, like, some hairstylists, like, they, like, give you whatever price they want because they think you got money or whatever. So, she was just like,
I don't do that.
She was like, I think that she just saw, like, the material and, like, gave me a number.
I don't even know what a Louis Vuitton is worth because I'm so unmaterialistic. So it's very weird that people do that, but I don't do that. And you should know I don't do that. I charge her for how long it took.
I know. How I spoke of you prior to her booking. I didn't say, I'm thinking like, oh, my friend, she's reasonable. She she work with people or whatever. I just feel like if somebody show you a design off the rip, if it look like it's difficult or it's going to cost a lot, you should tell them in the beginning of the appointment. No,
we discussed that though. She was like, I want to get a freestyle, but then I do want to have a couple fingers like this. And I was like, okay, but that's not considered a freestyle. You know, if there's a freestyle, it's a base price. But she was like, I want you to kind of do your own, and then at the end I can kind of tell you where to, like, you don't understand how intricate she was and how long it took me. So it's just like, you're telling me like, oh, I should have did this, I should have did that. My price is my price. So it's just like, for you to say like I had to, I don't know, look her out, or if I upcharge her, because that's not me, and I wouldn't do that.
I never said look her out, because you don't know her, and she's not me. And
they,
but I'm just like, I feel like it was an upcharge or not. I never in all my years of coming to you paid $150 for a set, and I get designs, like I get shit.
You get nail art, and I'm very lenient with nail art. Like I give nail art pretty much. I don't charge that much because it doesn't take me anything, and it doesn't cost any money. But gems cost me money. Like this bottle right here is $20 for 3 gems. Sometimes it's $20. So I'm just not gonna let that go. But I mean, and plus you have been coming to me for a while, so it's just like sometimes if I have a design in mind, like, you know what I mean, it's different, but it's just like I can't give anybody a discount, and I don't know. Hopefully she comes back.
She said she's not. She feel like she was charged too much.
Okay. Well, then she shouldn't have wanted that much. Shouldn't have wanted all those things on her nails. And then why are you sending me people that are just like that?
Like what?
Like, why didn't she tell me she had a budget? Why didn't she be like, hey, I have a, like...
She told me that a price was never discussed in the beginning and you saw what she wanted. So I didn't know that you had a whole conversation about that.
I asked her what her budget, and she said, I remember distinctively because of those nails, and I posted them. So I do remember who she is. And I asked her what her budget was, and she said she didn't have a budget. It's like, okay. So that was maybe, like, you know what I mean?
So maybe is that why you charged her because she said she didn't have a budget, or like?
No. I just charged her. She didn't have a budget, and she put all the gems that she wanted on her nails. Like,
yeah, bitch. I don't know. I just I told her I will talk to you about it because she does like her nails, but she just was like that she paid almost $200 for some fucking nails.
It was $150, not $200. Yeah. And that was
she said almost $200.
Yeah. Well, you saw the nails. I think they were worth $150, especially if I took 4 hours on them.
Yeah.
Girl, you gonna let me take some pictures, or?
I mean, yeah. I just wanted to tell you that. That's
That was strange.